What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Fam, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way, fam, you will be in the loop. You dig? I let a few hundred of y'all come in and then I'm going in. Keri Hilson. Oh man, Keri Hilson. Hadn't been in the news in a while, and wouldn't you know, it ain't that good, fam. It ain't that good at all right now. Also, fam, if you want to get yourself some gear, you can go over to the store right underneath the video. Click on the link, get yourself some gear. You want to join the channel, be an official member of the channel, you can do that also. Every link that you need to contact me, to get at me for anything, any support for the channel is right underneath this video. Click the link of your choice. Hell, click all of them. You dig what I'm saying, man? Support, support, support. Make sure, family, that you smash those likes up. Anytime you come in the door, smash up the likes, because the haters smashing down the likes. Soon as they come in, they just hit that down button. When y'all come in, hit that up button. Show support, show love. You dig what I'm saying? Going in, fam. Keri Hilson. You know, I've always, liked Keri Hilson. Like I'm Keri Hilson. Not like politics and stuff like that, because I don't really know her politics. But just as an artist, she's a very, very talented artist. She's not only does music, but she also writes. So from that standpoint, artist to artist, I've always respected her. But Twitter ain't got no respect, man. Twitter lit her up. Y'all know Keri Hilson is an R&B singer. I keep saying Hilson, but I think it's pronounced Hilson. But she is trending. She's like one of the biggest trending topics right now at this moment, because she publicly defended Donald Trump and his freedom of speech. She took to Twitter to defend the allegedly racist and soon to be former president, but right now he's your president. And she told her fans it was dangerous to ban Donald Trump from Twitter. She explained it by saying, imagine our leaders or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it opposes the majority of world leaders. She said, she further claimed that our freedom of speech is being taken away from us. She added, if the leader of the free world can be removed, imagine that same rights of civilians. Furthermore, this is her official statement. This may be funny, but it is a little dangerous too. Take Trump out of it for a moment. A democracy must include freedom of speech. Imagine other leaders or popular figures not being able to voice their opinion if it opposes the majority of the world leaders. Our freedom of speech has been taken from us slowly but surely. If the leader of the free world can be removed, imagine that same right of civilians. Imagine believing every time you read false information detected and propaganda, deceptive reports, and flat out lies being the only thing we see. Fam, the irony here is that propaganda, false reports, deceptive reports, and flat out lies are the only thing that Donald Trump has given us. Why, out of all people to stand up for, did she stand up for Donald Trump? Out of all people, you want to find somebody who's got some honor, some class, some dignity. Somebody that, at least one person in the world genuinely likes. Because the people who like him, they're on his nutsack. They don't like him. They're on his nutsack like. They bandwagon likes. Oh, he's doing what I like to do. I want to do. I'm going to ride with him like that. They those type of, they are those type of supporters. Donald Trump is the worst of the worst. Why pick him out of all people? She got friends who are in the entertainment industry who are vocal about social issues, political issues. Why not stand up for one of them when somebody called them out? What she failed to realize is that, yes, Donald Trump can say what he wants to say. He does have freedom of speech. They're not taking freedom of speech away. He just has consequences with his freedom of speech. And furthermore, Twitter is a private platform. It is part of the private sector. It is not owned by the government. If it was owned and controlled by the government, she might have an argument. But part of the Twitter's rules in their community is that you cannot incite violence. Now, they let him get away with this stuff for a long time because he was the president. But now they can finally kick his ass to the curb. And they had to really deal with a lot of it too, because him being president, he's had the authority, to write executive orders to change their fortunes. He could have done things to overly tax them. He could have ran them in the ground, purposely sabotaged them. That's why a lot of corporations and even churches and stuff bent to his will, because he could have made them pay taxes or made them pay an exorbitant amount of taxes and ran them straight out of business. He could have made life really, really difficult for them to do business. This is why a lot of businesses cowered under his administration. Check out what some of the tweets are. Keri Hilson ain't had a good song since Kanye was saying, "Who gives a F what she thinks?" Another one. What is wrong with Keri Hilson? Why is she always saying some weird groupthink S-H-I-T? Grandma says, someone checked on Keri. Sis has lost it. Another person says, Keri Hilson can honestly STFU. We don't care about S-H-I-T, she says, talking about anyway. So people came at her real hard. Trump has had his Twitter account permanently deleted since Friday, January 8, 2021, after Twitter's officials believe that he incited the violence and insurrection at the U.S. Capitol with his persistently inflammatory rhetoric. The founders of the social media app also decided that the commander-in-chief, the demander-in-chief, I was going to say commander-in-chief, I had to catch myself. The demander-in-chief was using the platform to provide his mammoth following to commit similar acts in the near future. And that's right, exactly what he was going to do. But Keri contends that the country could be sliding on a slippery slope of leaving it to a small group of people to determine who has the right to express themselves over the social media airwaves. Well, we've kind of already done that, right? It's been like that for a while. It's been like that with Facebook. I've been in Facebook jail so many times. They've taken down my post on Instagram, and YouTube have suspended my channel and have given me a number of strikes. So if I had to deal with certain things, behind closed doors that y'all don't see, I'd be squabbling with these people all the time, and all I'm doing is trying to just put out counter information, from what the media puts out, the mainstream media puts out, and also forward the culture with just information and awareness. And sometimes, because this is a small group of people, and they got their own convictions and own ways of thinking, if you're going to be on their platform, you got to kind of conform to their community guidelines. And that is a slippery slope, because they get to interpret, they get the final interpretation. They get the final say so. When anything is unclear, they just say, okay, this is how we perceive it. And then there you go. But Trump ain't me. I don't incite violence. I don't go around telling people to shoot cops and kill people and beat up the Democrats or beat up the Republicans. I don't do none of that. But he does. He shares memes and videos of people who are tyrants and people who want to overthrow the government. He do all of this type of stuff. And he's been doing it for a long time. His ass should be jailed. He should be jailed. He should be charged. Imagine if a foreign leader had done what Donald Trump did, had made a speech and told people to march down Pennsylvania Avenue to the Capitol and do what you do. Imagine what would happen, fam. They'd have a price on his head and he'd be dead. That's what would happen. And all of these same people who call themselves patriots, same people who was out there, that's that same mob mentality. It's millions of them all around this country. The exact same ones would want that person's head on the platter. That take the words out of Trump's mouth and put them into the mouth of somebody else who don't like America. Well, Trump don't like America either, but you know what I'm saying. Put it into the mouth of a foreign dictator. They'd want him dead. Oh, but because it's white, it's right. I get it, I get it, I get it. Man, y'all better get up out of here with that. Get up out of here with that nonsense. This is a short one, fam. I'm going into the comments, though. This is going to be very brief. I have to move around. I got things to do. So I'm just going to answer a few questions. I'm going to answer a few of these chat messages, and then I'll go. I see Travis coming through on the Cash App. What's up, Travis? Kimberly coming through on the Cash App. Boy, Kimberly don't be playing, boy. Much love, Kimberly. Dustin coming through on the Cash App. Teresa White coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate y'all, fam. Rita Ramirez, what's up? What's up, Rita? Ashley Patterson, yo. I see somebody got the, well, I'll wait till I block him. Okay, there you go. See, I never acknowledge him. So I blocked him first so he don't even get to hear the conversation we having right now. But somebody had the username George Zimmerman, and then they made a comment, living my best life. Even if they had not made that comment, that handle alone, we don't need the negativity. So we block them, get rid of all that playing. We don't play like that. George Zimmerman is an enemy of the state. He should be brought to heel. Moving on. Marco Polo, Lauderhill police are the worst. Oh, man. I got something for the Lauderhill police tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I know all about Lauderhill police. Stay tuned. Unsweet Place. What up? What's up, Lil Norm? Trey B. Solo. What up? LaMarcus Watkins in the place, in the building. David August on the Cash App. Bridget on the Cash App. Ebony on the Cash App. Anita Anderson on the Cash App. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all. Lisa, I normally don't read cap messages from people writing caps. I don't read those messages because they hurt my eyes, make my head hurt. It looks like a bunch of jumbled up letters. Feels like you're screaming at me, but you said I love you, so that, I don't mind somebody screaming I love you at me. I'm good with that. Appreciate you. And love you back. Teflon Don. Sedition is a felony that could get a fine and 20-year sentence. What Dump Jr. did was sedition. Right. Appreciate you, TD, Teflon Don. The King checking in from Baltimore. Baltimore, one of my favorite cities ever. But man, I just be hoping and praying for Baltimore that they get it right, get the damn crime thing under control, get the people take over the community, get the community back and restore it to its greatness. Because I got nothing but love and nothing but good memories from Baltimore. All good memories from Baltimore. I know a lot of good people in Baltimore. And it's messed up because if you hear the news reports, you would think that everybody in Baltimore are savages. You would think that all the black people in Baltimore are just killers and gangsters. And nothing can be further from the truth. I know people that are productive citizens in Baltimore who work hard and got good families and come from good families and, are productive citizens. But, all they show is the dilapidated buildings and the crime, the drug infestation. Same thing with Chicago. I know a lot of good people in Chicago who are hardworking, honest, productive citizens who come from good families, producing good families, and who are doing their part to stop the violence and increase the peace. But all you see is the murders and the fools, the clowns. That's all they show you. And right on time, Bobby Wright checking in from Chicago. Naptown, what's up, Naptown? Got some good memories in Naptown too. YG. So that is, fam. Unfortunately, I do have to make this one a short one, but yeah. Make sure y'all smash up the likes on the way out. What we gonna do about Keri Hilson? I don't know, fam. But Twitter is on her neck right now. They on her neck. And when people do stuff like that, I don't know, man. It seemed like it might be giving us some insight on what type of person she really is, because a person's political views says a lot about them. Jermaine Robinson, what's up, Jermaine? Appreciate you. Jermaine coming through on the Cash App big time. Yeah. When people political views say a lot about who they are. And, for somebody to look, it's one thing to be a Republican. It's a whole other thing to defend Donald Trump. And that's all I'm going to say about that. No more talk.